earlier Happy vs. Colorful looked very one-sided in the predictions, and very one-sided in the game, has to be said. Colorful there didn't stand much of a chance. By the way, Colorful will face the... Oh no, will not face the winner here. Will face the winner of the other series, in fact. Epo Skillburn with the resub, thank you. And also Linnaeus with the resub, thank you very much. And we have an Archmage here. Sock, of course, a big fan of the Mountain King first, but seems to be much more playable against Undead than it is against Orc. AM here, the standard old school pick. Is there going to be an expansion then? Will be the question. It's a very aggressive opening by Soin. Oh, it's a 2-farm tech, isn't it? 2-farm, fast tier 2, and no expansion of any kind. This then normally should be rifles. Oh my god, look at the Archmage's items. Look at the AM's items, dude. Perfect. The nuts right there. Claws and mantle, exactly what you want. And not only that, but also you got an easy level 2. I feel like Soin's opening here not the best. If he's running aggressively across the map, he should be scouting with the wolves if the opponent is at the green. And if he is, he should be interfering. Seems to me like a way too passive early game by Soin, I gotta say. And I'm gonna get a 3rd item without being contested. Gonna finish the green camp here. Cloak for him. Can be good in the right situation. And normally when you play this 2-farm tech and you get harassed right away, it's a super difficult early game. And there's very little you can do as the human. It's very hard to just get any kind of efficiency out of your units. But, look at the cloak. Look at the cloak. The wolves just have no targets. But yeah, Sokka's getting away with way too much for free here in this early game, I would say. But there's no blacksmith. In fact, now there's defend coming. And with footies plus defend, we might be seeing a tier 2 pressure play with a Beastmaster. That's another Sok favorite. Tier 2 is right around the corner. So is defend. Wait, or is he gonna go Fire Lord maybe? Can the human go Fire Lord second nowadays? Perhaps not so much. We'll find out in a moment. There's a footy at the tavern. It certainly is looking like a tavern hero. And it is the Beastmaster again. Both Quillbeast and Bear can be good. And we got the double Sanctum play. Oftentimes Sok here tries to do big damage against the burrows, against the tier 2 buildings, take out some units, and then retreat back home and expand with the advantage that he has gotten. A great movement on the peons, look at that. Peons were in position instantly for the repair. That's a huge deal right there by Soin. This might save the burrow and might save his production. Well, I guess it doesn't though. It's just too much damage. Too many footies. And the army didn't get in position quickly enough. Next burrow getting attacked, but this time we have a ton of repair. This time it should work. AM getting revealed. The new crystal ball consumable items. Dude, what is up with this repair rate? This repair also doesn't work out. Uh-oh. Soin struggling here. He needs the TC bad. And now the TC is finally ready. Gonna go for Stomp. Control the footman for the time being. Oh, if the lodge gets cancelled, dude, that would be a huge loss. Sok is close to seeing the lodge, and now he sees it. Oh, and it's gonna be a cancel. Lodge and Shaman gonna be delayed against all these summons from these 2 heroes. A lot of footmen are dying in the meantime, though. If someone can save all of his units, or most of his units, perhaps he can still be in a decent spot here. Level 3 Farseer. Alright, that's a big upgrade. Now we got the level 2 wolves. Oh, that one grunt getting found. Oh man, every unit right now is so important for Soin. This grunt's also gonna fall. Supply is still very even though. Oh, the headhunter does survive. Okay. Was this enough of a lead to expand now for Soc? Unclear for the time being. Yeah, definitely seems like Soin was creeping a bit too much. Creeping at the natural. Wasn't defending his main. But we're still on one base. Nobody has expanded here just yet. There's an item on the ground. I hope he remembers. It's kind of an important item, Soin. Alright, aim gets level 3. Goes for the Watch Elemental. Now we also will have the bear. The bear with the bash. Later on. And look at how late these shaman are. First shaman only coming now. TC does get level 3. And of course also with the summons you have great scouting opportunity as the human. It's oftentimes quite difficult for human to be scouting in the mid-game. Because the footies can easily get caught. Everything that you send up dies. You need the water elementals for creeping. But with the Beastmaster you can scout a lot. And now the Beastmaster is almost level 3. But Soin is looking for the Creepjack. Military duration about to be over. Beastmaster gets level 3. Just enough to level up there and go for the bear level 2, but doesn't have enough mana right now for the bear. And the Shaman Purge, of course, is working out very well against the Water Elementals, as it always does. But slow is kicking in. And there's no speed scroll here, by the way, on the Orc side. So much mana on these Orcs. But of course the casters still have to play far back. They can easily get sniped. Beastmaster and his best friend Misha looking for the kills, and Soin is... And he was trying to pressure against the expansion. Indeed, it was the tier 2 expo with this playstyle, which we've seen so many times before. But Soin's forces don't look quite sufficient, do they? There's enough purge still for the time being. TC now taking a lot of damage. Oh, first Kodo gets off a very relevant snack. Wait, did it? Normally the overlay shows the Kodo Devour, but here I can't see it. Oh, now the Shaman also going down. Man, they die very easily, it turns out. Very low HP, of course. Very good positioning by Soc on the casters. Never overexposing them. But the peasants being taken out, this is a big deal. Stomp on the peasants, all the peasants dead. This makes an expansion here for Soc now very difficult, at least. Perhaps not impossible. But tough to establish. Speaking of expansion, also Soin is trying to go for his, but his army now is in shambles. And Soc has great sustain here. He can keep summoning his units from the heroes. He has the aura and the priest heal to always be topped off. Oh, Healthstone is amazing for the Beastmaster as well. And we have Invis already. So now Soc can also play a bit of Invis harass. And now the expansion is being started for Soc finally. Oh, Invis Beastmaster trying to steal the item. That would have been sick. Didn't get it though. It was a belt, which is really good for the TC. But both human heroes here are very close to level 4. AM has it already. Oh, the TC finds himself in a bit of a surround. Oh, almost. Actually, it wasn't quite that surround. 2 Sorks go down right away. But that's level 4 Beastmaster. And now we have the level 2 Quill Beast as well. And the Shaman are having a tough time keeping up with the Dispel. There's still an Invis Bash Bear back here. Alright, so far the purge is just enough. But the army is tiny. And the game is indeed over. Sock gets a pretty simple 1-0 lead. Early game harass with the Archmage, the Beastmaster doing significant damage there on tier 2, giving Sock the lead, and he ran with it. I would say it's perhaps debatable. Like when Sock was attacking the main base and the Farsi wasn't at home to defend, you could debate that it's still worth it to have been creeping, because then the Farsi was very close to level 3, you get some kills, you get level 3, and then you can swing the momentum around in your favor. But the one thing that is really not debatable is the early game. The early game here was really poor by Soin. When the human is playing a 2-farm tech, you are supposed to have this clear upper hand as the orc. You need to put pressure on the human, you need to force mana and HP out of him, you need to make his level 2 as difficult as possible. Sock was able to get level 2 and another green camp for free in this early game, which is a big mistake by Soin. This is really not supposed to happen. As the orc, you need to keep your thumb on the human early game, especially if he goes for such a greedy fast tech. But here we are, Sock almost gifted with a very easy early game. An easy early game makes for a much easier mid game. Second map pick will be Soin's, and that is going to be Concealed Hill. Oh, and we go in right away. I need to get some water real quick. 1 second, please. All right, here we are, ready now for map 2 to kick off. Heroes are about to jump out of the altar. And guess what? It is a Mountain King this time. Farseer is still the hero of choice. That has not changed in many years in this matchup. But MK, okay. MK normally considered to be reliant on expansion. And this is a hard expansion map. Will be interesting to find out how Soccer's going to handle this. Strictly speaking, MK has also been buffed in the latest patch. Bash level 2 and 3 now do more damage. But that is a very, very, very minor buff. Teensy tiny. We got the Arcane Tower in the main. Well, Farseer needs to be careful about Stormbolts around here. But good movement by Soin, doesn't expose himself too easily. Has to play from range. There's the 4th farm. Certainly looks to be an expansion then. Normally though the human wants to get the boots first before expanding, so he can also make use of the bash from the move speed and all that. Oh, big last hits here. MK God, that wasn't even level 2 though. Very unusual to see him go for the little turtle first. Ooh, that almost looked like a steal. But MK gets it. Mantle also very good for him. MK very nice items so far. As the first peasant goes down. Oh, Stormbolt. If the surround holds, this would be pretty painful. Whew. Farseer just gets out. Close one. And now I'm sure it's going to be time for the boots. Oh yeah. Units found. Oh, one bash shut things off. Oh, bash surround. Oh, that was a bit unfortunate. First hit bash there. But maybe not a kill on the grunt. MK trying to heal at the fountain. Nope, that grunt is dead. And militia started to camp already. Whoa. It's going to be quite a bit of damage on the militia. Alright, let's see how much Soin can do here. Big boy ogre still up for grabs. It's also going to be level 3 for the Mountain King. Of course, there's no chain lightning yet. In fact, there's almost no experience on this Farseer to speak of. Is he going to be greedy and not use the Stormbolt? Yeah, didn't need it. MK now very tanky with the ring and the evasion. This is great for the Mountain King, especially later. And the level 2 Stormbolt here now very, very strong. A couple of peasants died. But not the end of the world, it would seem. Lots of peasants here saved low HP into the gold mine. That's pretty cool. Oh, the wolf almost got 2 kills. Alright, here we go. Expansion time. Double bestiary coming. TC as well. This could be a wyvern game, right? But we see melee attack upgrades, so this should be raiders. Setting out the herd peasants. That was also pretty cool. Serbian Jarks, thank you very much for the resub. And the MK here, able to heal up for free at the fountain, is wonderful. And now this MK is going to be very scary. It's going to have like 4 Stormbolts probably. And it's going to be very, very tanky. Alright, raiders and pillage. We see right away what the doctor ordered. Oh, and a second barracks right away. Look at that. It's very unusual to see. Second barracks extremely early. Before the tech, I think, even, right? So we're going to have mass footies to battle the raiders. In theory, with damage types, that should work out okay. Oh, and there might be a peasant missing in the gold mine. Oh yeah, there's one peasant missing in the gold mine. But it's not going to be that much gold missing overall. Alright, here we go. Raiders revealed for the first time. And the MK is getting ensnare locked right away. Double footy production starts. This is something I don't think I've seen ever. Early double barracks, early mass footies against the raiders. First footman has fallen. The first of what could be many, many, many. And the raiders going for the town hall right away. Doing some good damage here. First attack upgrade, of course. Wait, the second attack upgrade is already finished. Wow. That is super quick double attack upgrade. The mass footy counter could work out pretty well. Of course, the raiders don't have armor upgrades. Oh, but they still find quite a bit of damage against these footmen. It's about to be level 2 in the TC as well. Stomp is about to be ready. I think Sock cannot afford to be attacking these wolves. I think he has to attack the raiders, doesn't he? Oh, the mass footies might be backfiring right here. There's also a lot of experience, of course, going the orcs' way. And we don't quite have a shop yet. Oh my god, there's so many kills. It is a footman frenzy. Another Stormbolt. This should be a kill. It's so many footies dying, dude. Oh my lord. Once the mana runs out in the Orc Heroes, it might be looking a bit better than for Sock. He's almost level 4. 1 or 2 more raiders would do it. The shop is going to be helping as well. And still we have mass footies coming. Is he going to get that raider? No, he isn't. Because of the ensnares, the raider gets away. Farseer now out of mana. Oh, this raider's level 4. That's a big deal. Alright, we got a Kodo. We got Devour. A tier 2 is finished. Mana potion used on the MK right away. Archmage second. No tier 2 buildings for Sock yet. Farseer about to be level 3. Oh, that's going to be a big level up there as well. Oh, and he can go for the altar. This should be pretty easy. Altar cancel then. Quick with the repair though. Peasants coming for the repair right away. Also militia joining from the main. But the altar is going down. Archmage delayed by a long time. One more raider will be falling. And finally a Sanctum is coming. But so is his 50 supply already. He's got so many raiders. And if Sock doesn't pay attention for a moment, his expansion will fall. And I think this one might be just instantly gone. Oh, the Arcane Tower not attacking the right target here. 2 raiders will fall, but that seems well worth it. The Arcane Tower not at all attacking the right units here. And now it might just be one footy kill after the next. TC is about to be level 3. Seems like Soin may have done it here. The Bash is actually looking pretty good against the Raiders, but they're so fast. MK needs more items. Oh, never mind. Alright, Sock calls for the GG. Soin with the mass Raiders does make it work. Alright, pretty uncomplicated. Just go mass raiders, mass attack upgrades, and go for the buildings. Wonder if there's much that Sock could have done better right there. Seems like there wasn't much better stuff to do. Mass footies, interesting attempt, but yeah, they can also end up feeding the opponent quite hard, as we saw there. So Soin ties it up. Score now 1-1. And the next map is going to be Sock's pick. He decides for Tidehunters, which is a way better fast expansion map if you do want to go fast expo. That color looks good on you. Well, thank you. That is nice of you to say. All right. Next map is going to be a big deal for both. Winner here will move on to match point. And we've been seeing Sock play pretty risky at times on Tidehunters. I've seen him play this lab creep a bunch of times. And I've seen him backfire also a bunch of times. Certainly not all the time. But yeah, if the opponent is there to harass and something goes wrong with the creep, it can look pretty damn scary. Should be almost ready here. Alright. Here we are. Ready for map 2. Sock in the top. Map 3, excuse me. Map 3. Sock in the top left. So in the bottom right. This map is famously quite good for fast expansion for human in many different matchups. Makes it normally a pretty good map for human. And if the human wants to risk something in the beginning, can even try to go for a lab creep. I still feel like that's really dangerous. If the orc is there to harass you, that can turn out to be really difficult. Oh, it's MK again, by the way. MK normally would indicate that you want to go for safer creep camps rather than the harder ones. Especially the lab. Pretty tough to play with MK. Not impossible. And what's Soin going to be doing? I think especially on map 1, Soin was way too passive. The footy here is going to tell the story. Oh, is he going to the lab? Oh yeah, he is. Look at the footman. Up on the high ground. He's going to pull the lab and creep the lab even without water elementals. Just with MK militia and footman. Oh, if Soin would harass this, it would be so strong. Where's the Farseer going to go? Is he going to creep or is he going to harass? Oh man, this is such a big deal. Stonebolt using the High Priest. Killing this one makes the camp much easier. Oh, but the Farseer's here. Farseer knows what's up. And it's going to harass right away. The item should certainly go to the MK, but who's going to get the experience? Big moment. MK gets it. Oh, and the Stonebolt flies. Farseer was thirsty for a punish. Finds himself kind of in a surround. Good counter block, though. But the second Stonebolt should still force him into a TP. But now the MK can also be attacked more, receive more damage. Has to be a TP now, though. The bash! Oh my god, the bash! Are you serious? Oh my god, the bash. Oh, that is very unfortunate for Soin. RNG, baby. That headhunter is also dead. And now we got a shop. MK's healing up. But the expansion, if he wants to go for one, is certainly delayed by a lot. MK is far out on the map. Spotted by the grunt. This might not be the worst position for Soin. His tier 2 is about to finish. Well, not exactly about to, but fairly soon. Didn't mention it yet, but of course, Ring of the Archmagi is really good for the Mountain King. Mountain King can use all stats pretty well. Strength, Int, and even Agi. Oh, Farseer! Oh, Vanilla surrounded. Damn! Sock playing really well. Stormbolt has to TP this time. Are we gonna see the Mass Raiders again? I mean, it worked on the last map. MK level 3 perfectly lines up. Annoying thing for the Farseer is because he died earlier, he lost a lot of mana. When you come back from the altar, you only have 100 mana, so this Farseer is going to be low mana the whole time. Unless he gets the clarity, I guess. Indeed, with the attack upgrades again, it's gonna be Mass Raiders again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a pretty painful Stormbolt. There's no speed scroll. There's also no boots, though. Oh, block from the footy. Trying to deny the Farseer. Didn't quite work. TC surrounded. Okay. Well, that is that. GG. Another quick game today. Only around 6 minutes. This one goes to Sock. The Bash of Destiny. Put Sock in the lead with 2-1. Wait, what was Soin's last map pick? I'm trying to remember. It was Concealed. And... was it Echo? No, he vetoed Echo Isles. I don't remember. Hammerfall. Alright. Hammerfall is the pick. And we'll find out in a moment what we will be seeing there. I was kind of surprised to see the MK there. Seems like things can go way worse at that Creepjack. I think the Farseer definitely overexposed himself. He always has to stay away at max range against the Mountain King and keep throwing out the right clicks from as far away as possible. That's, of course, easier said than done. But yeah, maybe Sock is finally finding a way to incorporate the Mountain King more. Certainly seems like MK is Sock's favorite hero. But against Orc, for a long time, he's been struggling to find the right place for him. Let's see what it's going to be on Hammerfall. Still a new map in the pool. A clear meta, I would say, still hasn't been established here. How many matches are there going to be today? Going to be 3 matches total. First series was Happy versus Colorful. That one was over very quick. And now, of course, we have Soin versus Sock, the 2 Koreans. And later on, we're going to have the 2 Chinese, 120 and Kaho, still playing. And another best of 5. And it's MK first again. Okay. Of course, with the new Headhunter buff, Orcs have again been tempted to play more Headhunters again. And Mountain King with Stormbolt and Bash is very good against Headhunters. It's against Grunts, really, where the MK struggles a lot. Grunts and Wolves. And once mana and HP are low, Mountain King can find himself in a difficult spot. Alright, MK is out. Going for the first orange camp. Not going for an instant expansion. That is almost always a bad idea with the MK. Because with the MK you need to make sure you get level 3. With the Farseer again harassing instantly. Ring and Tome of Int. Pretty nice for the Mountain King. Quite the early tower here. Doesn't want to have to be bothered by the wolves too much. Oh, Farseer, careful. Oh, needs to prevent the surround. Nice counter block. Alright, well done by Soin. Opportunity now to put in some damage from the Farseer and Wolves. Oh, almost a steal. It was just a little bit too late there with the right click. But MK gets level 2. And still looking quite healthy, all things considered. Oh, nice steal. There we go. Farseer steals a bit of experience away. MK again, sick items. It's the same items as before. Ring and mantle, very good. Oh, the militia. AFK. Okay, there we go. Trying again with a fast expansion. Farseer is poking a bit from range, but only level 1 Farseer right now. Not that scary just yet. But 2 units and a third are coming from the middle. Oh, almost a 6 steal. Oh, dude, that was so close. Seems like Sokthor is splitting off his forces pretty well, and that should be an easy surround. Stonebolt, surround. Farseer is trying to fight his way out, but especially with the bash. Uh-oh. Don't want to have that reoccurring. Has to TP out. I think it was 1 footy and 1 peasant that died, so definitely not the most devastating losses for Sok. He's not level 3 just yet, but he's very close. And the same strat again. Attack upgrades and TC and raiders to be coming. Good for the scout on the other side. Putting damage on the MK here can be pretty relevant. Right now the MK is still pretty healthy, but if he loses a few more HP, he might have a tough time getting involved. One more peasant, maybe. Alright, gets him. And Soin doesn't want to allow this shop to come up. It's going to be a cancel, at least once. But a kill here will be big. A kill will be level 3, I think. Good counter surround again, though. It's a lot of units here, however. Oh, it's a double surround. Uh-oh. It's 2 grunts trapped right now. Oh, Stormbolt. Important deny. Very important. Level 3. Still prevented. And the raiders are coming. Very, very quick. Stormbolt's around on the next grunt. But look at the MK. Low HP and low mana now. Again, a big deny. And again he gets the deny. And the wolves were also denied. That perhaps a bit of a mistake here by Sok. Trying for the TC. Stormbolt's around. Counter block though. Oh, sick play by Soin. Soin making a lot of great plays here. Clutch. One after the next. MK used both clarities. Sok is making a few mistakes here. TC willing to lose a lot of his mana if he gets this shop. But it takes us one more surround, and that should be level 3 MK then. And the second barracks is only coming now. And we're about to have a lot of raiders. Second attack upgrade already done. But unlike on Concealed, this time Soin has no mana and low levels. Oh, Militia, nice timing from the main. And again, preventing a surround on the TC. Oh my god, it's so close, dude. He's trying to hold it. He's trying to get it. Stormbolt is about to be ready. And this should be the death for the TC. Can he get a deny again? Oh, dude, sick. Another deny. It's been so many denies, dude. Pretty crazy. Soin working off his behind. Farseer level 2. At long last. And now we have Mass and Snare. I like the Masonry upgrade this time. I don't think we had that before. And, you know, on Concealed Hill we had a big Orc supply lead at some point. But this time around it stuck with a supply lead. And now we have the Mass Footies coming. And the Militia instantly ready to buy time for the Archmage. MK might not be level 3, but the TC isn't even level 2. And he's not really close either. Seems like the Archmage will make it out this time. Also, the base build at the expansion makes it pretty hard for the Raiders to get the perfect surface area. It's looking good now for Sock. It's looking really good. And I think at this point, even if he loses the expansion, it might not be a devastating blow. Because Sanctums are coming already. Oh, Archmage though, caught. That is an easy kill. Oh, the TC would love to have Stomp or Shockwave now. Okay. Is it finally level 3 for the MK? Oh my god, dude. How are these not surrounds? Alright, there we go. MK now level 3. Still lots of mana. Seems like Sock should have this now. Next Raider taken out. The Farseer! Storm bolted and surrounded. Too many threats to deal with. Couldn't keep the overview perfectly. Very hard to do, of course. And that is the Farseer dead, and that should be game. Archmage almost rezzed already. And the hammer, again and again. Great threat. Sick denies by Soin in this game. Seemed like he was playing around the MK pretty well. But not quite well enough. Yet another Raider kill. Now the casters are coming, and there's absolutely nothing against casters. 0 forms of Dispel in this Orc army. So I was trying to get something to work with. The Kodos, devouring the Footmen. But I doubt that that's going to be enough. Stormbolt again, lots of damage. TC level 2 though, that could be his way to freedom. Freedom! Right now, Soin is still able to take a decent-ish fight, kind of. But with more Sorks, with more priests coming, it's just going to get worse and worse. And look at the gold on Sock. What is going on? 2k. Trust fund baby over here. And he's going tier 3. Cheeky bugger. That's just pretty risky, right? I mean, the one way he's going to lose this is if Sock now overpowers him and takes out the expansion. I suppose there's not much else, not many other ways for Sock to spend his money. But, yeah. Ideally, you should have been spending that earlier. But of course, it's still looking sensational for Sock. MK is about to be level 4. He's got rifles coming. And seemingly has all the upgrades he needs. And every round of production here helps Sock a lot. 50 supply for Soin. He has to make it work now. But the TC again getting surrounded. One stomp will, however, not free him. Level 4 for the MK. 3 on the Farseer is pretty good. But Sock here now has an enormous lead. He's producing so much. AM gets level 2. The aura here is now wonderful to have. All the casters benefiting, and so is the Mountain King. And it seems like every Stormbolt here is an easy kill. All the Raiders slowed. Really hard not to take an engagement. Sock knows he's looking tremendous. Soin is our last orc in the playoffs, and I think we'll be seeing the last of him here. Sock, the orc killer. In the previous round it was Fly, and now it will be Soin.
一位玩家的部队正遭到攻击。
Seems like TC was dead more than alive this game. Again had to be rezzed. And even the creeps are conspiring. I see this happening a lot on Hammerfall. This tree line here getting chopped down and then the creeps getting angry. And now Sock is getting everything that he wants. Blood Mage 3rd, he's got Archmage 3. Some items at the shop for the MK. And we're gonna move to Inner Fire Rifles here. There was someone at the door, guys. Sorry about that, but this game was pretty much over anyways. Alright. Series ends. Sock is our winner. Doesn't want to stay and smile for the cameras. He did all the enjoyable stuff already. That was defeating the last orc of the tournament.